Hey. Here. Good morning. Okay. Let me start over. Good morning. Welcome to Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are in the building. This is Saucy and Friends in the Morning, where we give you the news, the booze, and the lose. Yeah. Is anybody here with me?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
You two got so much fucking energy this morning.
I literally had the first piece of energy just now when we hit live.
all morning since I've got here. You guys are so energetic. It's so nice.
It's not Monday.
It's so nice this
Why
morning.
don't y'all got the energy?
Woo!
Why don't y'all got the energy?
I've got it. There it is.
All right.
There's the one that I've got. That's the one.
It's gonna be a day today. I can
It's
tell.
gonna be. It's definitely. It feels like it's gonna be. For real.
All right, people. It's Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are in the building. Let's get this party on the road. Quick check-in, Miss Tony. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, everybody. I am doing good. It's just a regular day for me, but I'm good. I watched my TV shows last night. I had a pretty good evening last evening. Everything is good.
Any special TV show?
No, I'm submerged in suburgatory, and I don't know why I'm so into that show, but it's got very interesting people in it. RFK's wife plays one of the key roles in it, and it's an old show, but it's fun. Like, it's a fun show. I'm almost done with it. It's 3 seasons. It's just something to watch. It's a feel good show.
RFK.
Yeah.
Robert FK?
RFK Jr.
His wife is an actress.
She is.
Actor?
She is. Yeah, and not. I don't know if she's pretty well known, but she's definitely in this show. She's very funny.
Look her up.
She doesn't seem like she would be his wife in this show, but definitely his wife acting in the show. It's fun, but it's just like it was something. I was watching a lot of Dark Things, Force, and what's the one with the guy Cross. So I was watching a lot of dark shows, so I needed to watch something. Yeah, I needed to watch something light and fun, so I started watching.
That's a Tyler Perry show, so I
It is.
refuse. I refuse.
No,
to
it's not Tyler Perry at all.
It's not.
No, not at
But
all.
Tyler Perry played Cross.
Tyler Perry did play Alex Cross in some shows, and horribly. But this is that fine dark skinned guy, and he is playing it, and it's really, really good. It's 2 seasons, so I finished the 2nd season of that the other day, and I was just like, I need something lighthearted and funny, and so I started watching this silliness, and it's very funny. It's cute.
Did I see? I feel like I've seen her. I know she was on The View the other day, but
She
I feel
was.
like I've seen her acting in the movie.
Yeah,
What
I feel
movie
like
was
she's
that?
been in a few shows. What's her name?
Cheryl Hines.
Cheryl Hines. Yeah, I feel like she's been in a few things, and she
that's
always.
the new wife.
Well,
26.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
the
is
other one died in 2012.
he probably killed her
Allegedly.
because he probably didn't get her vaccinated or whatever. Wouldn't let her get a blood transfusion or something. But this one, she's a comedic actor, and she's funny. Like she's funny, but I feel like
I know her.
every time I see her, she always plays like this ditzy blonde
yeah,
role.
she's a funny lady.
Yeah,
But none of her roles are really.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Curb Your
She's in-
Enthusiasm, A Bad Mom's Christmas,
okay. Yeah,
RV.
Herbie Fully Loaded.
yeah. Like just how did they get together?
She's the mom from RV with Robert. What's his
Oh, I
name?
remember that. And the little girl from Boston was in it, JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard y'all yesterday talking about the young man from Boston. What a promised career.
No. And what did he do? No, armed
Damn
robbery.
Shite. Crazy.
Armed robbery. And she's 60. This first picture of her that comes up is really, really, looks nice. But she seems uncomfortable being his wife. When she was on The View, like she tried to defend him as much as she can. But I think that she just wants to be funny and live a good life. And I don't know how she ended up with him. But
And he's he's a hot white guy, I guess, in hot white guyville.
can you
with his
imagine
cut
him
up
talking
body.
to you through sex, though?
Nope.
Oh,
He's
my
got to keep his mouth shut.
You feel that? Does that feel good to you?
Oh my God.
You like that? But anyhow, so it's a really cute show. The funny part, last week I was watching it, and there was a part where like the father had went away and left his teenage daughter home alone. So him and his boy are like at the bar wherever they went away to, and he's like, I'm so worried about her, and his boy goes, yeah, 'cause she's probably at home making love to a Trinidadian right now.
Wow.
Where did that come from? But yeah, so it's a cute little show. I mean, but I like to watch foolishness. Don't watch what I watch when I watch foolishness, but it's really cute. Well, that's that.
Talking about foolishness.
Yeah.
I had a chance to watch. What's his name? Joe. Joe's college road trip.
Oh, I watched it.
Oh man, that was rough.
Really? Because I thought that the concept of we were talking about it yesterday. I thought the concept of it was really cute. Like
It was just a lot. It was
the cussing.
The cussing,
cussing,
traditional
the
stereotypes.
poom and
Right. And the whole scene with Joe in the bar fight.
yeah.
Like
the bar, like that was a real.
Joe can't even stand
The
up.
whole house was way too much for me.
the whole house.
Whole house was way too much for me. It was a lot.
Danielle was saying the other day how like we used to watch Tyler Perry shows on Sabbath evening. You know what I mean? And now it's like, but they did forewarn us at the beginning of the movie how much cussing we would hear.
Does he still make like
I don't think so.
I don't
like
think so.
straight Christian movies for like Daddy's Daycare and Daddy and Me and
No.
like we need like I think that's what set Tyler Perry apart. Yes, we
Right.
all agreed
Yeah.
that he was corny
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
often made movies that never finished them.
Yeah.
Just kind of cut it off and showed them all walking hand in hand into the clouds.
Right.
But you know like there were movies that you can watch with your parents and with your
Right.
kids and stuff like that. I can't watch Joe's road trip to college with my son.
Mommy said, I was like, oh, I'm watching Joe's Road Trip. And she was like, that's that Tyler Perry movie? I saw that the other day. I can't watch that. And she just saw like the beginning of
Yeah.
it. But you know who is making those movies now is Devon Franklin.
Oh,
So he made
yeah.
Ruth and Boaz. He
Okay.
made this new one, Relationship Gold. So he's making those.
Oh, he's in the new one, Relationship Goals?
With
with
Method Man and Kelly.
with Bay,
Kelly.
with Bay and Kelly Rowland.
Yeah. We met a Method Man lookalike in the Applebee's in Leominster.
Yep.
He was the server. He was Spanish. His name is Mike. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Mike.
He was,
Yeah.
he was Spanish and looked like
Looked like Method. It was
I
the
should have
weirdest
took a
thing.
picture. It was a specific Method Man look, like when he's super light skinned.
Yeah.
He looks like him, and I was like, yeah. Mike was like, well, I look better.
Yeah.
Mike, relax.
Up and down.
Don't get crazy.
But he was very cute. But yeah, so that was that. How was your evening? What a F was you yesterday?
No, Larry, that wholesome movies absolutely
wholesome
do
movies still
sell.
sell, man.
Absolutely do sell. Because
Yeah.
people want to be
Oh.
able to watch intergenerational movies with the people.
Evan D said he's at the Applebee's in Leominster.
In
girl.
Leominster. Evan D said, anytime you want to go.
Oh, I'm ready to roll.
There's two movies that I remember taking my grandmother to see that she absolutely like.
The Titanic.
No, it was Austin Powers, the gold member one. She found that absolutely hilarious, and it was one of them first Tyler Perry movies.
Why
Yeah,
did I
like-
get married?
No,
One of the
yeah, one of
first
those.
One of the Medea ones?
One of the Medea.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so not Why Did I Get Married? One of the Medea
and that
ones.
was
Yeah.
But see,
wholesome. That was
that's what I
wholesome.
like.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I miss.
Yeah.
I miss, even in those shows and those movies, there was always a little risque business, a little
Right.
tunch on it, but or like a F word or not even an F word, like
Damn.
damn, yeah,
Shit.
yeah, my ass,
Yeah. But not this.
Yeah.
I mean, they said in the beginning that he was going to say MFer about 73 times.
And then the son. Oh my God, what a cornball.
See, okay, so that's the part of the movie that I didn't like.
Yeah.
You can't in life. Nobody is that
That
corny.
corny.
Like that
Jeez.
corny.
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
yeah. So it was exaggeratedly whatever.
Like,
and
yeah.
then Tyler Perry is a guy.
Hey, what up, Chip? Shout out to Chip, man, on the check.
Because his Brian character is very
yeah.
Very
Hey,
soft.
Chip Greenwich.
It reminded me of Coming to America, the same corny guy.
The second one that you hated?
The second one.
Yeah, yeah.
I still hate it.
Because I
know
don't like
why.
people that don't have life experience.
Yeah.
Like they're in life, you learn a little bit after a while that you can't be so corny.
Yeah.
Even though we know many grown ass men that are
Oh.
still very,
Ugh.
very corny. But
Oh.
hey,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not the point.
We got to nip the corniness in the bud at the beginning, and I'm glad that Joe did for that young man.
And with that said, let's get into this show because we
Yeah.
got a lot of grounds to cover. We also have a special guest, Evandro Carvlho, who is the executive director of the Office of Police Accountability and Transparency. So we about to see what we need to know about the police, and I'm asking all of the questions. Who's the bad apples? Who's taking bribes? Who is cutting the checks? I want to know all of it. So let's go. Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the Morning. It's time.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the Morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
What is this, Doctor?
This is
Well, Spark of New England, Spark FM.
Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Turn us up.
All right, let's take a look.
Hey. Wait. That's the kind of party I want to go to. I want to
You
go.
should have went to there was a dance hall project the other day.
Was it?
Yeah.
I miss it.
You missed it. I think there's another one coming up though.
But they don't play these kind of dance hall
but
songs.
Well, that's
the
the
right
thing.
DJs.
That's why we've got to bring back
Yeah.
Flex.
We've got
Hire the
to.
right
Flex is coming
DJs.
back in June, and we're gonna have a good time because I want to hear all them.
I want us to make like when we do Flex. I want us to remake that Good Times picture, but in reggae.
Oh,
And dance hall,
Yeah, like that. That's what I want it to look like. That's what it's. Let's
yeah,
do
we're
that.
gonna do that.
Chip Greenwich said we never invite him. Chip, you been here, ain't he been?
No,
ain't
he hasn't. Chip, slide into the DMs. Drop that email. We'll send you. I'll have my people contact your people.
Hey.
Yeah, we got that. We got you. We got you. Because we need to talk about all the things that you be doing. All the emails. Chip,
Chip is doing
golly.
all the things.
Chip got all the emails.
Yeah.
God damn.
Did you give the weather report?
I didn't. So today is
sorry.
Tuesday, March the 3rd. It's 9:40 a.m. And it is Tuesday. Did I say that already? Today's
Yes,
weather
it is.
consists of snowy conditions expected around 3 p.m. It was 2 p.m. earlier today. Wind gusts up to 13 miles per hour. It's currently 26 degrees. We will reach a high of 34 and a low of 12. I'm just really excited about next week. I need next week to get here immediately.
Yeah.
Next week, Sunday starts at 55 degrees, and by Tuesday, we're at 62.
When you told me that the other day, I was so excited to the point where I was just like, oh my God, I get to wear my outfit.
It's so crazy because I don't have any outfits, but however, I am nervous
Why?
because it seems like everybody's just a little bit happier. Like a tad a time. They still all tapped and crazy.
Yep.
But people are more communicative. They're like, you can even catch a smile out in the street. Like people just, it was cold as hell yesterday, but it was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It's you know, it's the sun and the
Yeah.
vitamin D. We need that for our melanin
Yes, we
skin in
do.
order for us to do well.
Put it
And-
on, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So when it's bright and shiny out, like no, even if it's cold, people have a better attitude even then. But anyhow, let's get into the round the way news right quick so we can make sure that we do everything here on time. A Mass State Trooper has been charged with assault and battery following a traffic stop. And let's save that till the end because dude, no, we can do it now because he's a Mass State Trooper. He's not covered by the OPET, right? No, that's just regular Boston police. Okay, good. So here we go. It's a video. I was ready to read. Douse apparently grabbed McNeil's arm, said she would be handcuffed and detained immediately. Oh, he assaulted a woman. So here we go. Let's get into that, Triz.
1 second. I was trying to log into the email.
Oh, damn. This is crazy.
Okay, I got it. Got it. Colorado State Trooper.
Yeah, State Trooper.
Okay. All right, here we go. Rich around. All right. Okay, I got something up on the screen.
All right, good.
Let's say something about the cows out there. Where's the video?
It's the whole thing is the video. The whole picture
Oh, that's
is
a video. Oh, that's a video. Sorry.
Foster Farrar in Northampton, keeping prices low and selection high. Don't slip up. Keep your drive.
I'm gonna mute that because they didn't pay us for that.
Yeah.
That's a commercial there. Right.
Speaking of that, I think this is a good time and a good intro for what's going on today because the police, we've been seeing a lot of things about police acting badly here.
Like police getting dragged, police not paying attention, police
Yeah.
doing criminal activity, police doing
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. Like, how are we being disciplined?
Exactly.
I can't wait to talk to him.
Me too, because I think that that's something that's very important. And I'm glad that it's him in that position because I feel like people are very familiar with who he is.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Here goes a clip.
Has been suspended without pay, accused of violating the Massachusetts State Police use of force policy. Tonight, court documents reveal more about what led to assault and battery charges for Joel Dost.
The night of January 3rd, Massachusetts State Police Sergeant Joel Doust of Framingham conducted a traffic stop on East Columbus Avenue in Springfield for marked lane violations. According to court documents, during the stop, Doust asked the driver, a woman from Salem, if she was okay. She replied, quote, "I am." Doust explained that he observed her speeding and drifting into various lanes. The documents state that while the woman searched for her registration, Doust felt that she appeared to be covering a small coin purse with her hands, as if she were hiding something. He believed he saw drug paraphernalia and ordered the woman to step out of the SUV. The woman complied and was searched by Doust outside of the vehicle. According to the documents, the woman questioned Doust after being told to sit in his cruiser. Doust explained he planned to search her vehicle, but the woman said she could stand by her car. Doust refused. The documents state Doust grabbed the woman by her arm and said she was going to be handcuffed and detained immediately. When she asked why, Doust refused to answer. The altercation ended with Doust using an armbar takedown, bringing the woman forcibly to the ground. According to those documents, Doust administered one short burst of OC, or pepper spray, to the left eye area of the woman's face. When additional cruisers arrived on scene, Doust performed a search of the SUV. In Doust's report, it stated, quote, "Ultimately, what I had thought was drugs and drug paraphernalia ended up being a piece of makeup, and no drugs, drug paraphernalia, or weapons were located."
Yeah, Doust, you effed up, bro.
Where was I reading this? It was some video that I saw on Instagram. This black woman was being pulled over, and he pulled her over because he said it looked like she was doing a drug transaction. She was handing her son a cup. And he said that it was drug transaction. And she's like, "I don't have no drugs. I just dropped my son home and handed him his cup. Why? What the hell?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a business owner. Why would you?" He was like, "Do you have any drugs in the car?" She was like, "No, I don't have any drugs." He was like, "So you don't have any crack in the car?" And she was like,
What?
"Oh, shit. No." Then she got
So
really
you don't
mad.
have no crack?
You don't have no crack in the car? And I said, "What?" This reminded me of this story. Why you did all of this and just found some makeup and some paper?
Yeah, he needs to be charged with assault. And then he gave her an armbar takedown. What is that?
Like, I don't even know.
Oh, yeah. Doust, you're a bad hombre.
Again,
Terrible.
that's a good question to get into of police, misconduct.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why are you doing that?
Absolutely, that's disgusting. Police searching for two people accused of assaulting a pregnant person in Dorchester.
Did you find all of the police stories for today?
Pregnant?
Yes.
No, they searching for the two people.
Oh, it's like the police did it? Damn.
Police are asking the public's help in finding two people involved in the assault of a pregnant person in Dorchester. According to Boston police, around 1:02 p.m. on Sunday near 776 Dudley Street, two people were involved in an aggravated assault and battery on a pregnant individual. This is inside of Brothers Supermarket.
My brother's supermarket?
Yeah. Anyone with
Está mío?
Sí, con su.
Smooth.
A ti. Anyone with information is asked to contact District B police detectives. And look at these people because they're very distinct looking. This little light-skinned one with a red ponytail and this other one got a red hair.
That's my supermarket. I don't like people playing in my supermarket. Those are all my friends.
But assaulting the pregnant woman in the supermarket?
What
That's
she
altogether
do?
wrong.
Let me stop.
Altogether wrong.
Let's go for it.
In Dorchester, that attack happening yesterday afternoon near a supermarket on Dudley Street. Boston police sharing these photos of the two women believed to be behind that assault. Right now, no word on the victim's condition. Anyone with information is being asked to contact police.
Terrible.
Probably some baby daddy, baby mama situation, foolishness.
Yeah, because it's probably a
look very
child.
young.
Yeah, because
They
and
are.
the girl that they assaulted is probably as young. And
Yeah,
just happened to be pregnant.
it's somebody's baby's mother that was talking trash on Facebook. Because you know what? I see it.
Yeah.
I see you guys, you children, you 20, you 25 belows, you 26 belows. When y'all pregnant and when y'all got beef with each other, y'all just be on the phone on the internet being very, very reckless and somebody popped up at your house and smacked you, I would see how that would occur. No, I be watching and I be like, yo, if she pulls up, she's gonna whoop your ass. Yeah. And then like back and forth, like damn, I just be going through the comment, like damn.
They be talking.
And then they friends come and then they get crazy and then they sisters come and then they be like, oh, meet me. Oh,
and they cash me outside. How about that?
That's when I got to ease out of the comment section because I am involved and I'm going to watch it.
Listen.
Allegedly.
What else do we have here? Well, sorry, I gotta pop something in real quick. Copy and paste. Okay, because we got to know about what's going on. Person seriously injured. Person seriously injured in a Roxbury stabbing. Who did that? Why did they do that?
Roxbury, still stabbing over there?
Yeah. You know, Roxbury's the mean street. I mean, it go down in the bury.
Stab first, ask questions last. Stabbing left a person seriously injured, hurt overnight in Roxbury section of Dorchester. Roxbury section of Boston. Boston police responded to the intersection of Roxbury Street and Washington Street shortly before 11 p.m. on Sunday for a report of a person stabbing. The victim was rushed to the hospital with injuries considered life-threatening, but has since been upgraded and is now expected to survive, police said. They have not made any arrest, and evidence markers were visible on the sidewalk with an area taped off by police amid an investigation. The investigation remains open, and that's all we have there. Where is Roxbury Street?
That is the infamous intersection. Yes, right. So let me put it on.
Of where?
Let me put it on the screen for y'all. Let me show y'all.
Yeah, because I need to do
exactly.
I don't know where nothing is.
Many things have happened right here.
Many stabs.
Right
where
here.
am I?
Right here. This is the intersection of Roxbury and.
Oh, this is down by Dudley. This intersection right here. That intersection is problematic. I have parked my car there just to get a little sandwich, I was involved in a crack raid. So I don't understand what's going on. I've seen people get hit down off of scooters. I've seen people get all kind of stuff. I've seen them pissing and shitting some places. You know, it's wild down there. It be a little wild.
Wild.
Remember that one time we went down there? It smelled like straight piss in the parking lot.
They was cracking in right there.
They was cracking.
I had to say, can you move your cracking ass over so I can park my car, please?
I remember one time we left the show just to go down there. It was like,
yeah.
Probably should have just stayed.
Exactly. We should have parked on the other side instead of trying to park in here because it's pissy. I'm pissed. I am pissed. Oh, well, that's terrible. That is terrible. Mayor Wu presents guidelines regarding ICE in Boston. And I read an article today said that some ICE people used fake IDs to get into a dorm room and went in to harass some children in a dorm room at one of these colleges.
Did they jump him?
I don't know, but they're cracking down on that. So Boston Mayor Michelle Wu issued an executive order on February 5th. Why did this come out? Why was this today? Oh, March 2nd. That's today, right? Yesterday. On February 5th, set to protect Bostonians from unconstitutional and violent federal operations in the midst of ongoing immigration ICE enforcement conflict. The order created a list of guidelines for city officials and law enforcement to follow, including the right of the Boston Police Department to investigate potential crimes committed in Boston by federal officials. I wonder if he do that too? It gathered public support from officials in Cambridge, Somerville, and other towns across the area, as well as UMass Boston Chancellor Marcelo Suarez Orozco. In this moment of national crisis, the city of Boston shall continue to prioritize public safety, including protecting residents from violence and ensuring accountability for all those who perpetrate it, the order states. This is very, very long.
I have a short.
Where they could go.
Do that.
Where can they confiscate people?
To protect people here in the city of Boston. She gathered alongside the leaders of other cities, unions, clergy members, and immigration advocates. The order says local police are to de-escalate any confrontations between federal agents and the public, that all crimes will be investigated, including those committed by federal agents, and it bars federal agents from using city buildings, parks, or parking lots for operations.
Instructing city departments to take a range of actions to protect our residents and make clear that we will hold accountable anyone who commits violence, property damage, or any criminal conduct in the city of Boston, including federal officials.
Now, the mayor says local police will not interfere in ICE operations. Her order is similar to one the governor signed last week, banning ICE from making arrests on some state properties and ban them from using state spaces for staging purposes. Now, we did reach out to Homeland Security when we learned that the mayor was, in fact, expecting to make an announcement. And at the time, they did tell us last night that, in fact, if Boston would allow ICE agents into jails, then they wouldn't have to make arrests in the street. I reached out again to Homeland Security today after this announcement was made, and we have yet to hear back.
So we will, hear more about that.
Following that.
Yeah. In better news, but I guess, or is it better news? Boston moves one step closer to hosting the 2028 Democratic National Convention.
I don't want it here.
Why?
I don't want the Democrats or the Republicans here.
You don't want nobody to come in?
No. We hosted one with Obama, the first one.
Did we?
I think so.
Obama was here when he did the speech and became.
Yeah, the big speech. Yeah, the first one. Yeah.
That was here.
Yeah, that was here.
Oh wow!
At the Heinz convention.
You
no,
know,
not the Heinz one, but the one down Seaport.
Menino.
I don't know. Now we don't need nothing here.
We don't deserve nothing here.
We don't deserve nothing here.
We could use the money.
I mean, well, this is the thing. Well, like, we need to have something, because if Foxborough don't get it together, they're not gonna let them have the World Cup.
Listen, the World Cup. I don't know how the World Cup is really going down with this America that we live in here. Don't we got some Iranians in the world in the FIFA?
That's what somebody said. There was another thing. There's a lot of concern. The people here in Boston are very concerned about what's going on in Iran, because I think we do got a lot. I mean, is the FIFA gonna happen now that we're at war?
That's what I'm saying. Can we keep on? I don't know how any of these things work. Carlos hasn't been able to call in the last 2 weeks because we've had some, phone difficulties, but they should be fixed this week. And we'll have him back on next Tuesday to discuss some things about what we got to discuss.
Yeah. And then, so that's that. The DNC's moving closer. So Boston is moving closer to hosting the 2028 convention. On Monday, the DNC announced that Boston is one of 5 cities selected to move forward in the process. Boston was selected alongside Atlanta, Chicago, Denver, and Philadelphia to move forward to the next stage. Officials from the DNC will visit each site in the spring. The convention would be held at the TD Garden, the same building that hosted our Boston's last DNC in 2004. You're right. Yeah, you guys are right. Boston is proof that we can build the democracy of our founders fought for, and we're excited to advance in the process to host the people and party dedicated to defending it. We look forward to welcoming the nation to the city where it all begins as we chart the course for our future. We are thrilled that Boston has been advanced to the next round of selection and to host the 2028 DNC. The story of Boston is the story of America, and there's no better place to chart the path forward than the birthplace of democracy, said Governor Maura Healey. We look forward to showcasing Boston as a world-class city as the DNC makes their final decision. We're incredibly excited that Boston and TD Garden have been chosen to move forward in the selection process to host it. Said the president of the TD Garden. Together, TD and the city of Boston and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts have proven a record of delivering major national events that generate significant economic impact and long-term benefits for the region. Boston set a high standard as host in the 2004 at TD Garden, and we are ready to build on that legacy once again. So, it was a TD Garden the last time too. Very nice. I mean,
that's big.
It's huge. Yeah. It's huge.
I like it.
I'ma go.
Yeah, we had it brings us back to that time because we had a good old time as far as Democrats in office and not killing the whole world.
That's true.
So if that could
wasn't that right? No, that was right off Bush.
Yeah, right off Bush, and we got everything back.
It was during Bush, wasn't it?
Who
was before Obama?
It was Bush.
Okay, so he was still, because Obama was just a senator.
Day one.
And then after that, we got it effing up. It was Obama, then Trump, then Biden, then Trump again.
No, it was Obama twice.
Obama twice.
Biden.
Then Trump.
Biden.
Then Biden. And then Trump. And then when I say that, I still am very confused. Trump is literally the anti-black.
He's not the first president to go and come back, right?
He is.
Oh, he is.
No, there was one more. Somewhere. Let me see. presidents
Ronald Reagan.
who
No.
were not consecutive.
I'm not
Maybe
gonna
it was
say no names
Johnson.
Because I just be saying
Oh no, there
all
was a
the
couple.
names.
Stephen Cleveland was the 22nd and the 24th president of the United States,
Who's
serving
that?
from 1985. That's
George Cleveland.
Stephen Cleveland.
What?
I've never even heard about
Who's
him
that?
in my life. That was because that was in 1837.
Oh, whoa. I was like, oh, no. Do we even talk about him?
I never heard of him.
Do we ever talk about it? What did he do?
I know.
I'm
Grover
like, where
Cleveland.
was I? I feel like I know a good and healthy information about our presidents. I was like, who this one? His
Was
name
there anything significant about him that we would know his name?
Grover Cleveland. That's the
Oh,
we know
Grover
Grover
Cleveland.
Cleveland, but his first is Stephen.
Oh, there was a president, Grover Cleveland? 'Cause
yes.
I know there's a school.
After that.
All right.
Yeah, so I think he was the only one.
Oh.
Yeah, who were not consecutive, Grover. And
Okay.
then Donald J. the Trump.
Oh wait, it's the same person.
It is. I said that. That's his first
Cleveland,
name.
Steve. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I didn't know.
Grover Cleveland's name is Stephen?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay. All
You
right.
learn something
Yep,
about
okay.
history
Yes.
every day. Might not be new, but
And
you're going to
y'all-
learn something.
Y'all, and finally, to close out this segment, I think that Cathay Pacific might be saved. You know why? Because Mike Dees is on it.
Hello. Thank you, Mike Dees.
What happened to Cathay Pacific?
Cathay Pacific don't got no more entertainment. So
No
this-
more live entertainment, no more live music.
Get out of here.
Yeah, they Saturday night was the last night. We made it out there for the last night, which was nice.
And I
yeah.
feel like I can understand why y'all not doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
No, it's a good. Let me start with the positives. It's a fun time. It's a good time. It was a fun time, right? However, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot from the experience of just getting into the parking lot and then just driving around trying to find parking. There's a ton of friggin' people there all the time, and by the time we got there, it was getting empty.
Yeah.
And it was still packed.
It was still
to
packed.
asshole.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can see how people would get super drunk.
Yep.
And start acting super niggerish.
Yeah.
And we have got to kind of, be done with that, especially
So no more
because of the
karaoke?
age
No more karaoke, no
demographic
more
that
live
be
music.
out there. Y'all
Right,
be
and
acting
then
up at
that-
50 plus, and that's
that is
crazy.
the part. That is the part because we were the youngest people there.
Yes.
And I'm old. So,
Yeah.
and we were the youngest people there. And what they said, the reason why they have to stop it is because people are getting too wild. They're bringing in their own liquor. They're leaving nips and pints in the bathroom. And then they're fighting. And then they're getting into accidents when they leave. And then telling people like, oh, we just came from Cathay Pacific. So Cathay Pacific's been getting hit with a lot of whatever. So,
And the fact that some of y'all, yes, everybody can be racist. There's an undertone of racism every time we go. It ain't nothing about them not wanting black people in there because they've been serving y'all black people for a very, very, very goddamn long
how
time.
long has Cathay Pacific been around?
And that is just,
All
that's
my
not even
life.
Cathay
All my life.
Pacific. It is wherever we go, we don't know how to act. Remember
Yeah.
when mimosas, what was it called? Missoula? Mezzanine?
Some kind of drink.
Mazzola. Mojitos.
Mojitos, yeah.
Man, mojitos 2 summers ago when you black people took over mojitos and had an event there every day, Monday through Friday for the whole entire summer to the point where y'all was getting dragged by your drawers in
Or
the
no
parking
draws,
lot,
as a
or
matter of
dragged
fact.
by no draws, or fighting here or fighting there. We can't take y'all nowhere. Settle down. Go get your drink. Go sit in the corner. Do a little two-step. Do a little twerk. Get in the car. Go to hell home. Cut it out. Stop hanging out.
Ridiculous.
Go home. That's
Oh,
why I
yeah.
don't go. I'm tired.
Cathay Pacific's been there since 1981.
Damn, that's before my birth.
Yeah. Anyhow, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back. We're going to be speaking with Evandro Carvlho of the OPAT office here in Boston. Be right back. Saucy and Friends, Spark FM online. Back.
Turn it on. Turn it up. Turn it up.
This is SparkFMOnline.com.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt U.S. Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Often I hear people talking about how high their electricity bills are. Massachusetts has programs that everyday homeowners pay for, but never look into. Have you ever considered why some homes have panels and others don't? If you have Eversource, National Grid, or Unitil for electricity, you are paying for your neighbors to get panels at no cost. The charges are on the bill. Why not get someone to pay for yours? This program also helps with re-roofing, tree cutting, and electrical upgrades. If you're tired of short-term solutions for a long-term problem, connect with Bakari to find out if your home meets the requirements to upgrade at no cost out of pocket. Save the planet, future-proof your family for power outages, and save tens of thousands of dollars on an otherwise lifelong bill. Mention Spark when you call or text SPARK to 617-833-8940 to get 2 months off your power bill covered if your home gets selected.
Prioritize your mental well-being with Kuji Jakalia Wellness Center, a Black woman-owned therapy practice committed to culturally affirming care that understands you. Our licensed therapists specialize in personalized care, offering virtual sessions Monday through Friday by appointment, because your healing should fit your schedule.
At Kuji Wellness, we embrace the principle of Kuji Jakalia, meaning self-determination, the power to define, create, and speak for ourselves. Your healing journey is yours to own, and we're here to support you every step of the way. We also offer individual, child, couple, and family therapy, helping families connect, heal, and thrive together.
Visit us at kujiwellness.com and book your appointment, because when you heal, the community heals too.
Praise the Lord, City of Boston. This is Brother Chris right here on Spark FM.
Come on, sing it.
Bringing you Sunday morning worship each and every Sunday morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Let's get our praise on.
Spark FM.
Some of them don't like me. Some of them just fight me. All of them could rock so.
Spark FM.
One girl every day. One girl every day. Say me name and me magically appear.
Spark FM.
Body better get her, cause she out here looking fun. Better pop it, because I'm out here popping mine. Don, let this Don Julio gon' do the trick every time.
Spark FM.
So can you come pick up your clothes? I have them folded.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
All right, let's take a look.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
All right, we are back. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. As you know, this is hot, sizzling sauce and peoples. Rockstone Triz, Miss Tony B. Known. And today we're also joined by our good friend in accountability, Evandro Carvlho. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
You can bring that close to you. Yep.
Bring it close.
Yep.
Okay.
Get it nice and comfortable.
Thank you for you and the whole team. I won't try to repeat, the exotic names you all have. Hot sauce and that was really cool.
Hot sauce,
yes.
Rockstone Triz, and Miss Tony.
Okay, I need something.
I think it's
when I was in college years ago, I use because my name ends in Dro. There was that rapper Young Dro, right?
Yeah.
So my friends used to call me Young Dro.
Both of your names ended in Evandro.
Carvlho. Yes. So you don't want to. So I go by Dro. I'm Dro today.
I like it. That works.
It's so funny because I live off Dudley and I still see a lot of your posters and stuff around there, and I'm like, about 4 or 5 years ago.
I have some hardcore fans and constituents that won't let go. I still see them too. Like,
help us.
But that's honestly one of the reasons why I'm still around. And because folks recognize the work that I do, and I've been doing for our people in various capacity, over 10 years now.
So tell us about your history, like how you're now the executive director of Boston Police Accountability and Transparency.
Yes.
What were you doing before this?
Yes. So as you mentioned, Hassas, particularly in Upper Scorner, I grew up in the Upper Scorner area.
Same.
There you go. I was born and raised in Cape Verde Islands, so I'm Cape Verdean, and as the name shows, and particularly growing up in Upper Scorner, a lot of Cape Verdeans in that neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
So I came from Cape Verde. I grew up in my grandparents' farm in Cape Verde, in a village. Really, spent my days playing soccer and running bare feet and going to school and eating mangoes, literally mangoes outside the house, mangoes. But as you would think about African villages, really on my grandparents' land. So, all of a sudden at 15, I'm in Boston. I'm in Dorchester, in a place where, obviously, in the 90s, at that mid 90s, and growing up. Coming here, it was a stark difference from where I was raised. Right? Small village where everybody looked the same.
Right.
Being your race, being black was not my identity. I'm just a boy outside. Going to school, and now in America, in Dorchester, sort of as a teenager, as a 15-year-old boy. Now I realize that not only English was a barrier. I never spoke English until I came here. So now there's tall buildings, concrete, roads, and people shuffling everywhere, and snow. Right. I came in the fall in September, and then of course we go into snow, right? And so, as I sort of became a young man, curious, studied, did well in school, went to Madison Park High School. And I also took on,
Madison,
MP.
another hot topic.
MP, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Don't get us started.
Let's go. MP in the house, always go Cardinals. So, in that mix, amongst, as you all know, right, interaction, particularly unfortunate for black boys in America, whether you're in Boston or in California somewhere, part of being a black boy is interaction with police on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
Right. So I'm sort of now realizing this is part of my norm.
Yeah.
And, me and my friends would catch the bus 15, literally from Upper Palms to Madison. And often in those spaces, there's a few of us, again, we weren't saints, but it became a daily routine of interacting with police. And I haven't said this story yet, particularly in this.
Exclusive.
Yes, exclusive. And this is one of the things that I think is a drawback for me as a public official and as a former elected official, is that I'm not really, a lot of what's happened to me, whether positive or negative, I haven't really been able to tell that story. I haven't owned up to my story, success and of lessons, right? And I'll tell one here as we dive into this issue. I remember, I'm 60 and a half. I'm a senior at Madison Park High School. And I still remember, what I was wearing, because back then I had this I still love blue. I love blue now and I love blue then. I had this puffy coat polo, which puff coats was like the thing, right? You sort of really cool look with Tim's, and I'm walking with my girlfriend. At the time, I lived right in Dot Ave, Dot Ave near Columbia Road.
Okay.
And I'm walking with my girlfriend. This is 16 and a half years old, okay? And all of a sudden, a Boston police car comes out of nowhere, right? And again, at this point, I've had many interactions with police. Largely negative.
I was going to ask.
I was about to say, was it good or bad? Largely negative.
I'm 15, 16. You're really not having positive interactions. Particularly back then, police officers were largely white people, white
Yeah.
men.
Right.
Like, I mean, now
Officer friendly, but not to us.
There you go. Right. So I didn't have positive
Yeah.
interactions.
Yeah.
I barely spoke English. I sort of just didn't know I interact with police. I never seen police in my
Yeah.
life. I grew up in Cape Verde. That was not a thing.
Yeah.
Right. When you get posted all the time by police. And long story short, this car pulls up, and out of nowhere, the guy pulls up, come out, already with his gun drawn.
Wow.
Already with his gun drawn.
Yeah.
And put your hands up.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm, again, 16 and a half. Barely spoke good English.
With your girlfriend, just trying to be
Just
impressive.
trying to,
Yep,
trying
you
to
know.
be impressive.
Yeah.
Girl, you know,
I look fly.
Right, I think the
Hold
part
her
too,
hand
right?
a
I'm
little
not
bit,
gonna
yeah,
deny it.
yeah.
I have pictures
Yep.
of, you know, like I wasn't, you know, now I'm a
Yeah.
guy. But, you know, I'm a teenager wearing
Yeah.
Jordans, wearing, you know, I was in Tupac, I was into Wu-Tang
Yeah.
Clan. It's sort of, that's who we were as
Right.
teenagers
Yeah.
back then, you
Right.
know. And, you know, froze.
Yeah.
And sort of just, I can still remember sort of how powerless I felt, how enraged I felt.
Yeah.
And, it, you know, just like that, he sort of pat me down and he got back in the car and left.
Yeah.
And apparently somebody had called that I had a gun on me.
Wow.
Which I never, you know, in the 90s, thankfully, guns really weren't a big deal at the time.
Yeah.
Like we didn't have, we
Yeah.
didn't play with guns then.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so
not to speed you, but like now this is kind of like a full
circle,
circle.
yeah.
Like you
Indeed.
now had bad interactions
Yeah.
and largely bad interactions with police back in the day. Now you are overseeing the accountability of these people.
Yeah.
How do you feel, like, just off the bat, like how do you feel being in that position?
And
You
did
know,
you? And was that where you feel like you were headed, or like when you started your career?
No, you know, I sort of, you know, there's a pit stop, if you will, where, you know, obviously I ended up going to school and UMass Amherst, and then I went to Howard Law in Washington, D.C.
Oh, okay.
Where, like, particularly at UMass, I study African American studies, but now I'm sort of understanding why. Like, why, you know, I'm a black boy and having these experiences where you're in a predominantly white institution, you're one or two individuals in class. So now the framing of race is really come into play.
Yeah.
At least from a more, you know, scholarly space, right?
Yes.
I'm studying now,
Okay.
right? And UMass didn't have as many interactions with police, obviously, right? So then I went and learned particularly about civil rights movement and you know, Thurgood Marshall and the great people that fought for our rights, right? And so Thurgood Marshall in particular went to Howard Law. So and I wanted to be an attorney, so I went to Howard Law, right? And then fast forward, I'm back now in Boston in 2011. I'm a prosecutor.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm working as an assistant district attorney. So that was my first interaction with police now, but largely positive, right? Like I'm a prosecutor in the courtroom.
Right.
Right.
So you're one of them.
I'm one of them.
Right.
With them, right.
Right. Yeah.
And to be honest, policing and the people that police Boston had changed as well.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the
I've
people.
seen that,
A lot of them, like there was Cape Verdean dudes that I knew growing up that are now cops.
Yeah.
They're coming in. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like you could see that is a shift, right? At least in population of who's policing us, right?
Right, yeah.
But at the same time, you know, you would see cases, you would see police bad behavior, you would see, you know, kids at Madison get into in front of me who got into fights like I used to.
Yeah.
So I could see that, you know, as a black man, that it mattered that I was a prosecutor, right? Because you would have the sisters that come in, or the grandmothers and the mothers, and, you know, even though I was on the other side, if you will, they would stop me and ask me questions. I think there's a sense of sort of, they would feel that, you know, maybe they get a fair chance from the system, right? So having been a prosecutor for a few years in the city, prosecuting guns too, right?
Yeah.
Seeing, you know, unfortunately, the guns that go through our community. Then I was elected state rep.
Right.
Right. This is large, and when I got
What year was that?
this was 2014.
Okay.
Right. I got elected in May. Michael Brown was killed, you know, in Ferguson.
Yeah, the same
Right.
month, right?
No, this was August.
Oh, okay, August.
It's
Okay.
August of 2014.
Okay.
And I know this date because it's the date that I married my beautiful wife, Ashley.
Oh, congratulations. Hey, Ashley.
Yes.
Hey,
Married
Ashley.
at Howard Law.
And
Yes.
the two kids and the dog.
Yeah, well, 3 kids now.
Three.
Three
Oh,
kids.
wow. Okay.
So what coincidentally is that when I got elected is when Black Lives Matter movement was taken.
Okay.
Black
Yeah.
men were being killed. Black
Yeah.
people were being killed throughout the country, right? Whether it was Freddie Gray in Baltimore, you
Yeah.
know, all these other folks. It just kept happening. Like we
Right.
see the videos and the social unrest and his protests, right? So I filed a few bills on Beacon Hill to try to provide oversight and accountability and transparency for policing, right? So fast forward, I exited the legislature and actually ran for DA in 2018.
I remember that.
Yep.
And now I'm doing this, right? And we know this office was created largely because of what I was just talking about, the Black Lives Matter movement, right? Which culminated with the killing of George Floyd in 2020 when we were all home for COVID-19. And now, again, we see now, George Floyd being murdered by a white police officer in Minneapolis, right? In Minnesota. And there was, again, protests, again, people protesting for racial justice, for police reform.
It's so funny because that, again, is now really prevalent.
Yeah.
Whereas, given this administration that we have now, and we were talking this morning, a couple of stories about how the police are supposed to interact with ICE agents. We're also seeing that around the country about some places police are gung-ho standing with the people and the civilians, and other times they've kind of, they've kind of been inspired by ICE.
Right.
So like here we're hearing more reports now of, ICE coming into Boston and different things. We read about Michelle Wu's and her directive for how we're supposed to act.
Correct.
How is your department handling those issues when it comes to like this specifically?
Okay, so ICE, obviously.
I'm sorry to jump around.
No,
but,
I love it. I love
okay.
it. I think I appreciate that. One thing, I'll start with what you said. I'm there doing right, and our commission in that sense too, right? The Boston, there's a Boston ordinance, a law that essentially prohibits Boston Police Department from engaging with ICE and holding people for ICE to come in.
Yeah,
we spoke about that.
We call it the Trust Act.
Yeah,
Yep.
So that's been around for some years now, even before George Floyd, right? So the enforcement of that is where OPAT is.
Yeah.
Right? OPAT,
Okay.
being a city entity, city agency, does not have any authority over ICE, federal agents, right?
But the police.
We see, and largely, I think actually there was just an article in the paper now about this. And our commission has been he's been on the right side of history on this too. That we're not helping ICE in any
we're
space.
not right. Y'all ain't partners in
we're partners right, in this space of holding people. And in fact, our commission himself has gotten some slack from the federal administration.
Absolutely,
in the threats of Trump and his team around what we're doing. And obviously, and that's the one thing I will say, particularly with BPD and our mayor, right? We're fighting. We're not giving in terms of what Trump wants to do.
Not bending the knee.
Right. And the mayor in particular has been, nationally recognized for what she's doing.
Right.
And so that's helped us. It's kind of like a double-edged sword in the sense that you also become a target, right? With so many of Trump people sort of coming at us all the time. Yeah. But I can say, and we're watching this closely, is that largely we're not helping ICE, right? Additionally, my department is also. So we can watch what BPD does in this space, right?
Yeah.
And particularly because ICE, as we know, unfortunately, is coming out with their,
mask
with
and
their
stuff like
mask
that.
and their rogue. They're just
So
people are starting to identify them easily when they come to our community. Sometimes we'll have situations where people think BPD is involved.
Yeah,
and we look into those. That's not the case.
How do you separate that? How do you separate that narrative? Because if we're going back to police accountability and transparency, some people say, "Oh, it looked like they protecting immigrants from ICE, but they don't protect our citizens from Boston police."
I see.
So, how do you guys separate and let people know that, okay, you guys are doing your job, but we're also taking accountability over what the police are actually doing and how they're conducting themselves, not only with ICE, but within themselves.
Right. So, and that's I'm glad you asked that question. The mission of OPAT also was created through an ordinance. It's a city law.
And sorry, quick pause. Does every city have an OPAT?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
In Massachusetts, I think we're only one this robust.
Yeah.
And so but other cities, particularly after George Floyd, also wrestle with this police accountability thing,
Yeah.
right? So other cities did different things,
Okay.
and others
Created
have
laws.
great laws, not only but state, not
Yeah.
only city but states
Okay.
as well. Like in Massachusetts, we have the Post Commission, right?
Uh-huh.
Which when I was legislature, I was one of the few people that supported back then. That allows.
And what does that stand for?
So it stands for
Police
peace,
officer.
peace,
Oh, no.
peace officers, standard, now in training.
Okay.
Okay, I might have blundered a little bit, but it's something along those lines.
Okay.
And so the key thing that they do, right? One, we work with them closely. Number two, they now allow, so within our state, officers like an attorney are now licensed, if you will.
Okay.
So they do what's called decertification or certification of officers.
Yeah,
Okay,
what
we
does
read
that-
about that.
Yeah, because there was recently an officer who got decertified. What does that mean when you
That
decertify
means they
them?
like I'm an attorney, right?
Yeah.
So the bar association can suspend me.
Yes.
So that you can't
Practice.
I can't practice law.
Yeah,
Right.
okay.
One of the things that used to happen often was that bad police officers, say they're in Quincy or they're in New Bedford, they would quietly come get a job in Boston when something goes wrong over there.
Yes.
We've heard of that too.
You
Or,
will
you know,
have. We
yeah.
read about that in a lot of stories. This police, the lady who got shot in the face with the Sonya. Was it
Sonya
Macia?
Macy.
Yeah.
Sonya Macy.
Yeah.
She was doing the pot. The
Yes,
police
yes,
shot her
yes.
in the
That's
face.
the guy just got hit with the.
Yeah.
with the-
Yeah. He came. I think it was his story. It might be another one. He came from a different police department with the same amount of misconduct and
Disciplinary
stuff.
action.
Then
Yeah.
he comes over to this next place, ends up shooting a lady in her face in her house.
Yeah.
And it's like, how come there's? And I guess if that was in Boston, what would happen?
So all police officers get this license now.
Correct.
Okay.
They are certified. I believe have to be certified or recertified every 3 years.
Okay.
And so if they do something in Boston, right, and Boston sort of let them go, they can't just quietly go to Braintree and get a job.
Okay.
Which often
Yes.
that was the case, right?
Yeah.
That's how they shuffle them. Things happen under, quietly. So now, because again, it's kind of like an attorney, you have to reissue your license, if you will.
Yeah.
And so if something happens, they can decertify you. They can suspend again for 3 years or 2 years, for a year, just like a lawyer's.
Okay.
License can be suspended for a number of reasons. They can also permanently disbar you, if you will.
Okay.
Right. They can just say your behavior is that you shot somebody in the face.
Yeah.
You can't be a police officer anymore.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a critical
Anymore,
thing.
anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yes. Okay,
So
good.
that's critical.
Yes.
I think so. That's the state agency that does that, right? But to go back to your question, we in OPAT, our focus is primarily what BPD is doing within the city of Boston for residents of the city of Boston.
Yes.
So one of the key functions that we have is that now, in the past, this does not happen. Since OPAT was created in 2020, individuals from our community can come to OPAT and file complaints against Boston Police Department members.
Okay.
Right. So, and we have complaints. In fact, we just produced our annual report a few months ago. We had 137 complaints last year. So people can come to our office, right? We have investigator on the team, Corey, who does our community engagement. I have a deputy director. They're a full team, right?
So
our office is.
Can I
Sure.
compare this with the internal affairs for the people?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
Yeah,
go. So
okay.
large, and this is again goes back to sort of why we exist, right? And it's not just unfortunately the George Floyd murders of the world that we encounter on a daily basis. In fact,
Racial
just recently,
profiling.
a black man was killed. I think
Jacoby
about
Kenny.
In the jail here?
The
No,
correction?
beyond that.
Oh.
Jacoby Kenny. No, there was. I
Let me
think
see
in
where we-
Michigan. Johnson, last name Johnson, was just killed, shot in the back. I literally saw that. Like, obviously, try to follow what's going on throughout the country, not just. I think he was killed in Michigan, and I'll pull up his name. Johnson killed, police.
So so obviously your lived and learned experience is like a full circle to bring you to where you are now.
Yes.
And so in that, because I'm reading OPAT was formed 2020.
DeQuain.
Yes.
DeQuain Johnson.
Where was he?
DeQuain.
Michigan.
Oh, wow.
Michigan.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, Grand
This
Rapids.
just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, this just happened.
Yeah.
So he was killed.
Yeah.
In a situation like that, I'm sorry, I forgot.
go
In a
ahead.
situation like that, let's pretend it's in Boston, and in Boston, somebody gets shot in the back, and now they are forming complaints. Let's not even get to shot in the back. Somebody gets roughed up when they get pulled over for a broken headlight.
Like we were
somewhere.
just reading about.
Like we were
this
just
morning.
reading about. Gets pulled over for a broken headlight, then ends up getting pepper sprayed, punched in the back, thrown on the ground, things like that. I'm going to go to the police accountability. I'm going to file a report. How does this move? Because some of the things that I've also read is that sometimes we take a little slower in OPAC to get some transparency and some openness.
So I think the key thing to remember, my man, what's your name again?
Tris.
Tris, that's the Tris.
Tris, yeah.
Tris, I'm trying to get the hashtag Tris the man. So Tris talked about this, right?
Yeah.
Think of us, largely in the past, people only had the option to go to internal affairs oversight.
Yeah.
Internal affairs division of the Boston Police Department.
Okay.
And file a complaint.
Okay.
Headquarters largely, or they can perhaps go at B2 up the street. Now, in all those decisions, from soup to nuts, just happened behind closed doors at BPD, and you got a letter, largely, unfortunately saying nothing, unsustained or something like that, right? Now the process is now, handed to civilians. Our office is all civilian. I'm an attorney. I'm a civilian.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Right.
because remember we were talking about that. Like, how come we didn't get selected to be on that civilian?
Did you apply?
I don't think I applied, but still.
Well, there you
Why
go.
didn't they call me and ask me to apply?
Right. So, but we have so now you have civilians.
Yeah.
Okay, so led by me. So I'm on the mayor's cabinet, right? And my office function more or less as the district attorney's office.
Okay.
We sort of prosecute the complaint.
Yeah.
We investigate them. And we get evidence. We talk to the complainant, the person that was roughed up. He comes in. Largely, sometimes they'll have video of what happened.
Yeah.
Other people may be involved, and then we'll go to the police department and grab their reports. They're one of the critical things that also happened since 2020 is the body-worn cameras.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
big shout out to Shagun.
There you go. Shout out to Shagun. My man Shagun for pushing that.
Yeah.
So now you have that. So we look at all information. We then prepare a report. Now we put it before the civilian review board.
Yeah.
The ones that you could have got on.
Yeah.
And it's a 9-member board comprised of all residents of the city from all walks of life from all over the city.
Okay.
We have pastors. We have 1 or 2 lawyers. We have, actually there's a youth delegate position. One of the
good,
positions has to be a young person, up to age 19, I believe. And so they make the decision on the case.
Okay.
So they serve more or less as the jury panel.
And then when decisions, they're not like saying that are they saying, are we suspending him or are we filing? They're not making those decisions, or what are they making?
They make decisions of facts.
Yep.
What happened.
Okay.
Okay.
But
But
like
again-
a grand jury.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Right. That's why I said jury.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they make the decision of facts.
Yeah.
But they also, if they find something that the police officer did wrong, they also can make decisions around what the outcome should be.
Okay.
Right. So if the
Yeah.
officer has a history, if the officer has no history, what happened? Was the person disrespected? Was the person pushed? Whatever the case may be. So you look at the facts, and then they make recommendation to the commissioner of BPD to execute, to sort of say what to do in the situation.
Okay.
Right. So in all of our reports, right. Every decision we make, in fact, our meetings are public. We abide by open meeting laws.
I like that.
So the report of what happened
Like
here,
public in person or on streaming too?
in streaming. Well,
Okay,
actually, it's posted online. Post.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
not
after.
live. We're not.
It's
we're not
recorded.
jiggy
You
like
can
guys.
see it, you know.
We're not hip to the Instagrams and all that yet.
Have your people
It's
call
not
my-
streaming.
It's not streaming. It'll be posted later, right? But the key point that I want to make here is that this part of transparency,
Right.
where largely in the past, even the reports, you couldn't get them. All of that's behind, you just get a letter saying this is what happened. Now, our reports, our decisions, all uploaded online too.
You said earlier that you guys had over 100 complaints this year or last year?
Last fiscal year,
Last-
which ended in July of last year.
So up until now, you've had
Or
about
June?
over 100
June-
complaints.
137.
Of those 137, how many have been worked through? What's the word I'm looking for? How many of them has been sustained, figured out?
Well, and it's not. I think it's not sustained. It's more, and unfortunately, I can't answer that question because cases come in. We've got close to 500 cases since we opened our door, which was 4 years ago. January of 2022.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 years ago is when we opened the doors.
Yeah.
Because you have to hire people and get started and all of that, right? In our office, by the way, for folks that are listening, we're at 2201 Washington Street in Nubian Square.
Okay.
Right? So we're right in the community there.
Bruce Bowling.
So diagonal from Bruce Bowling. We're next door to where used to be the Daily Table.
Okay, I know what you're talking
about. So we've had close to 500 complaints, and I forget how many active complaints. So a lot of the complaints will roll over.
Okay.
And to be honest, when I came in 2 years ago in May, the office, unfortunately, the prior ED, Stephanie Everett, left. The office went through this transition where it was largely, I wouldn't say dormant, but there was sort of
some work that needed to be done.
People had left. The deputy had left.
Yeah.
A lot of the board's members had left for different reasons. So when I came in trying to rebuild the office, which is what we've done. Okay. Got people appointed to the boards. And next time, hopefully, you can apply to get on the boards. And I will say, because this comes up often when I talk to people, we are one of the few boards that get paid.
Okay. Say that. I think that's why we was applying, because we was like,
most boards, and I know it comes up, so I'll just give you up that information.
I got a city job.
And you're not, it's barely part-time job. So I don't encourage people to apply because of that, but the hours of the meetings, you do get paid.
Yeah.
And typically you come in at 10, and we'll have 6 or 7 or 8 cases through.
Yeah.
We'll go for a few hours, so like 3 or 2, depending on how many cases you have. So you get paid for those hours.
So how do you decide when you get these complaints and you guys are having these meetings? How do you quantify what cases is like? Oh, that's crazy.
That's
versus this lady. Come on, Miss Ma'am.
The reality is, Miss Hassas.
Yeah.
Is that
because it sounds like 311 complaints for police?
No, there are.
Yeah.
Like largely our complaints, and actually this is all in a report, and I don't have the exact date in front of me, but largely our complaints are neglect of duty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Where you call the police to your home and the police doesn't do what they're supposed to do.
Okay.
So you file a complaint.
Okay.
That I believe at least a third of our complaints are that.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. And then there's what we call the abuse of authority.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Which again, it just means that the police did something you didn't want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. We're not seeing essentially what you would think, which is, use of force.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's because the article we were reading this morning was about a state trooper who's being charged with assault for an arrest that he did.
Right. Yeah. So, those, when I was a prosecutor, largely the cases that go through the system, they're not the serious, homicides in the case like that. You will see people shoplifting.
Yeah.
You will see a lot of people driving without a license and suspended license.
Right.
Yeah.
Like those are the things that are sort of,
She's like,
let me go check my license.
Listen, I'm all good right now. I'm legal on everything.
Registration. So a lot, and those are the things that you see. So we can say they're minor stuff.
Okay.
Or, they're not felonies, if you will.
Right.
They're mostly misdemeanors. So it's the same things. People just want to be treated fairly.
Right.
Disrespectful treatment is another one.
Yeah.
Right. People just feel like the officer yelled at them when they didn't have to at a scene of accident, right? Yeah. Or some sort of situation where you really shouldn't be yelled at. Right. You just you're the back of her. Say for instance, you're in the back of a Uber car or something went wrong. There's no reason for the police to come and yell at you, right? Whatever the case may be. So largely, what we're seeing those kinds of cases. Mm-hmm. But we do see some cases again of abuse of force, for instance, right?
You see like there are, you can tell like this one is not,
right.
So
we can see the more serious cases as well. So you make those decisions based on that, right? In terms of how much information how hard you're pushing, if you will. What sometimes you'll have the person that goes to the hospital. You have a complainant, which we call in the criminal justice system the victim, that's very involved. Others may move out and don't care anymore. So all of those things are balanced, but I think ultimately for me, this office being here for all of 4 years, it's a critical step forward.
You think that it's given your history, your positions and stuff, and I mean, you're the executive director, so you'd be a little bit biased, but do you feel like it is, like it is something that we really did need to have, and that it is making a difference within the people's lives?
1,000%.
Because I think it feels good to know that I have a place to go to, because sometimes I might not want to go to the police station and tell them that I have been brutalized because of the fact that we know that people bleed blue, back to blue. But at the same time, I would feel better if I knew that I could go to a special office where there's civilians that understand and might at least just listen, even if nothing happens.
And that is the crux, I think, of what this office is about. Beyond the news and the big stuff, is that people just want to feel heard.
Yes, absolutely.
They want to sit somewhere where they feel like they get a fair chance. That somebody will listen. It's not like you're already going to, behind a blue wall, if you will, right? If you're going somewhere that you've already been mistreated by a police officer, you go another police officer. That's, I think you come in those spaces already with the sort of like, I don't even want to be here. Right. Yeah. When you come into us, you're dealing with me. You're dealing with folks that are just from the community like you.
Right. Your peers.
Your peers.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And we're not, obviously we're not, we don't have, we're just an office, like another city agency, if you will.
Yeah.
And, that makes a difference in our community.
And can people feel assured that something will happen when
they'll at least get follow-up and stuff.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So exactly. So you get follow-up. We have 3 investigators on our team. My deputy director is a woman, a Haitian woman, who is an attorney. I met her when she was a prosecutor. She's very good with dealing with people. Yeah. She often, when I used to be colleagues of her, we prosecuted a case in Roxbury District Court. She used to have all the serious victim cases. Sometimes you'll have 2 or 3 cases with the same people.
Yeah.
So she takes time to listen to people. So we have a team that's trauma informed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's trying to make sure that people have an outlet to be heard and seen, and I think at minimum we're providing, and it's hard to capture those moments in cases, in just the numbers, if you will.
Right.
But I can assure you that that's happening every day.
And then just for the last question, just for accountability on the accountability,
yes.
Where do you guys feel like there's room to improve?
I will say this, in fact, I did.
I know where we got.
No, there's the article. The good news is that the office, there's a lot of spotlight in the office, right? Almost, it feels like almost on a weekly basis.
I think we read about this.
Yeah, almost on a weekly basis. There's a reporter calling. Our meetings happen in public, so reporters can't come. Fox 25 News has been there with the cameras, and and I am taking time. Obviously, we came here. I asked Corey to seek you guys out because I want to be seen. I want to talk about the
and
work.
We want to not make it stop here, because I think that consistent accountability from the accountability department
is important.
Yes, and it's a full circle. Like, everybody wants to know that if I report, they're gonna get back to me. We know that sometimes these reports get a little delayed, but who do we ask and who do we make sure that we follow up to? So I'm going to hold the Office of Accountability accountable to come here. Corey. This directly to Corey. Make sure we got a schedule on here, at least quarterly.
Call Corey, and I have my contact. My phone number is on here. You can tell the audience as well. But to kind of answer your question, up the street, Columbia Road. I attended, this is what the speech is from. I attended this meeting.
Some officers comply with subpoenas from Boston's Police Oversight Agency, but others don't. And I think we did read this article a little while ago.
We have subpoena power. Right. We finally used the subpoena power to subpoena officers.
For the first time.
For the first time. But to point to this particular meeting, this picture was from a meeting that we attended at Manville. On Columbia Road, where I spent 4 hours on a Saturday, essentially taking heat from the community about lack of accountability, lack of productivity, lack of, people are frustrated with the system, right? Some city councilors were there.
And that people frustrated. They were like, I want to see shit now.
I want to see shit. So, and anticipate there may be again, a lot of city councilors are paying attention to the work we're doing. There may be a hearing happening soon about the work. So there are some system changes that perhaps people are upset with, right? Yeah. Including the fact, which is, again, also well documented, particularly through the Globe and some of the other outlets, is that ultimately our office, the decision of whether to execute our recommendations is left to the commissioner. So that's been the point of a pain point that, again, literally they were yelling at me.
It seems like a little bottleneck right
Correct.
there because
so that's been, I as I said to them then, I'm focusing largely on using the tools that we have, which are plenty.
Yeah.
But there are some system issues that we all, as a community, as a city, are debating currently in the public.
Yeah.
And we'll see where that may lead.
All right. Well, let's leave it there because we have a lot of grounds to cover in general with you as you visit more frequently.
Thank you for coming in.
Yes,
we appreciate that.
I'm happy to come back.
We were like, absolutely, we want to talk to him. What do you mean?
Let's talk about it.
Because, a lot of these departments don't do this. They don't reach out. Yeah. And it's the departments that are constantly in the news and constantly being brought up. And we're like, why are we not talking about it publicly so that people could, the comment section, people have been steadily, jumping on the live.
I'll take a look at that too. Yeah, so
I think too that there's a lot of people who unfortunately are ignorant to something like this existing.
Yes.
Correct.
And so you making yourself transparent and available is definitely something that is gonna increase trust.
Thank you, and that's why we're being very intentional. I do coffee hours every other Friday in various parts of the city. Yeah. We have open door day, which tomorrow we're having one.
Open door day.
Open door day. Yeah. Open door day in our office from 3 to 5. 3:30 to 5:30, where we open up the process and tell people what we're doing. I'm making sure, again, a lot of debate is happening in the media, but I know that people don't always watch Fox 25 or read the Globe, right? So I'm being very intentional getting to places like you all to talk to the people that really matter the most, right? About the work and and what we're doing and not doing and what we can improve upon. But I build my career on facing tough questions and doing challenging work, whether it was a prosecutor or a state rep, and certainly now. And, it's for the people. So I'm privileged to do the work, and I appreciate you all having me.
I am glad that you are in this position.
Thank you so much.
I feel safe.
But, you have my phone number over there, and I'll give you other ways to contact me. Anytime I could be of help, I'm happy to come. And I'm glad you guys are back on this space because last time I went, I was like, Hyde Park.
Hyde Park.
But it's like
so damn far.
Man,
listen. I'm like, where is this place?
Hyde Park is in another state.
I feel like it's set up when I come.
I was like, we might as well just drive to Brockton because at this point, anyways, people, we do got to pay some bills, so we're gonna log off. We'll be right back.
Love Hyde Park, by the way. Love my Hyde Park people.
Don't get them mad. Spark FM Online. We'll be right back in a few seconds. Keep it locked right here. Saucy and Friends in the morning.
Saucy.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Tues.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
Looking for bold flavor and good vibes? Come to Finn's Fusion, right at 1191 Blue Hill Avenue. We're bringing you the best of Caribbean cuisine with a touch of African flavors. From savory breakfast sandwiches to mouth-watering small bites, the famous steak and cheese on cocoa bread, and daily $6 lunch specials. Stop by, grab a plate, and taste the fusion everyone's talking about. That's Finn's Fusion, 1191 Blue Hill Avenue, where flavor meets culture.
Often I hear people talking about how high their electricity bills are. Massachusetts has programs that everyday homeowners pay for, but never look into. Have you ever considered why some homes have panels and others don't? If you have Eversource, National Grid, or Unitil for electricity, you are paying for your neighbors to get panels at no cost. The charges are on the bill. Why not get someone to pay for yours? This program also helps with re-roofing, tree cutting, and electrical upgrades. If you're tired of short-term solutions for a long-term problem, connect with Bakari to find out if your home meets the requirements to upgrade at no cost out of pocket. Save the planet, future-proof your family for power outages, and save tens of thousands of dollars on an otherwise lifelong bill. Mention Spark when you call or text SPARK to 617-833-8940 to get 2 months off your power bill covered if your home gets selected.
Boston.
Wake your waistline up to your favorite Saturday morning radio show. It's the Vibes Up 360 morning show with specialist and DJ Junior. Every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Hashtag Vibes Up 360.
Vibe 360 Radio Morning Show.
All hits, all day, and it's all yours.
You're listening to Spark FM online.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Did you know that you can now get a standard Massachusetts driver's license regardless of your immigration status?
Online, Saucy and Friends in the morning. Here we are to put back on my sweater. It got a little chilly in here.
Because it was hot at one point.
It was very hot. Now it's chilly. I have to put my clothes back on. Hey. All right. So right back into it. Let's get into that national news. I'll get you with the headlines. Make sure we're not missing anything. Shout out to Evandro for coming in and speaking to us. And as we move forward with interviews, we will start requesting questions from you guys or whatever we need just to make sure that we are keeping the accountability police accountable. With that said, national news time. What's going on? Supreme Court blocks law against schools outing transgender students to their parents in California. It's crazy that the Supreme Court would have to block that. Why? Their goddamn
Why would
business.
they do that? Why was that even a thing that was happening?
Because they want the maximum amount of trauma to happen to these kids, because maybe if they get too traumatized, they will fall in line or some or the other. Oh Jesus!
Wow, all of
it's
that.
very very crazy. Video of the Clintons' Epstein testimony released by House Committee. That was I hate what they're doing to these people.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether they did this or not, the fact that they are singling out these two individuals in a long list of people within those Epstein's files just to bring them embarrassment is crazy, especially Hillary, because the fact that Hillary is being questioned and not Melania is bothersome to me. Yeah. Because why is it Melania's not no president? She don't have no immunity. She was right there in the Epstein selling her tunes and probably helping them find young tune. So I want to know, why is it that Melania is not on trial here and sitting before Congress to answer the questions she knows about Jeffrey Epstein? And on top of this, these Republicans are remedial and stupid. They don't know anything. Neither do they read, neither do they learn, or neither do they care about facts.
Yeah.
So you have these idiots, these little bobblehead idiots, sitting here questioning these lawyers and ex-presidents and smart people, and it's a waste of our time. It's a waste of our time. You run this video here, Tristan, that's there, because it's pissing me off.
Run the video.
The House Oversight Committee on Monday released video of last week's deposition with former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton as part of an investigation into convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Hillary Clinton testified Thursday while Bill Clinton appeared before the committee a day later. The video of Bill Clinton's testimony is 4 hours and 33 minutes, while Hillary Clinton's is 4 hours and 35 minutes.
Questions for
yes, go ahead.
Hours about the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Here's CBS News congressional correspondent Caitlin Huey-Burns.
In Friday's deposition, former President Bill Clinton said he had no idea about Jeffrey Epstein's crimes.
Were there anybody on the flights that you can recall under age 18?
To the best of my knowledge, there was not.
The former president traveled on Epstein's plane around a dozen times, he says, for philanthropic work. Clinton is featured prominently in the Epstein files.
Did you witness anything unusual with Epstein that would lead you to believe that Epstein was creepy?
No, I never saw him do anything
that
was suspicious.
Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton testified on Thursday, repeatedly denying any connection to the convicted sex offender.
I have answered for many hours now that I had no relationship because I never met the guy to my best recollection.
Hillary Clinton was also asked questions she considered off topic, including one about Pizzagate, a debunked conspiracy.
I not have any sexual relationships.
Oh
with
my
Epstein.
God. I expected a lot of interesting questions today, but Pizzagate was not on my list.
Now, Bill Clinton was also asked about Epstein apparently visiting the White House 16 times while he was president. He said he had no memory of it and didn't know who Epstein was meeting with while there. Democrats, meanwhile, are calling on President Trump to testify to the committee. Tony?
Yes.
I also don't understand why it's only Democrats that's calling. Are the Republicans alive? No. Is there anybody there? I don't ever see those.
Mitch McConnell?
I don't ever see those people in the news. I don't ever see them saying anything. I see that little fat one that has that took Clinton and it was Comey. I saw him. He's always in the news. The only Republicans that I ever seen are the Republicans that are talking out against Donald Trump. Are you trying to tell me that there's Republicans in this world that is just sitting here watching this shit unfold and it was just like, well, I'm a Republican? Like that's what we're doing?
Yeah, the loyalty to the party and not loyalty to common sense is crazy to me.
I started engaging with my little MAGA friend the other day just because I'm sending him now videos of what Trump said versus what Trump is doing. Mm-hmm. No commentary, no other videos, just videos of Trump saying the things that he is literally doing. Word for word. It'd be, hey, I hate war. I'll never go to war. War is stupid. Everybody who engaged in war is the stupidest person in the world, and they should be dead.
Yep.
And now he's like, yes, war. The people of Iran are suffering, and they hate women, and they hate education, and they hate religion, and they hate black people, and they hate... Nigga, that's you.
I think Javi reposted one of Trump's tweets about Obama. Talking about Obama starting an war in Iran, and he it was like crossed out and fixed like to him because it's exactly what you were saying that Obama was going to do is exactly what you did and Obama never did, and you're an idiot.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's very, very crazy.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that this is what we are going through. Yeah. Trump says Iran operation will continue for at least 4 to 5 days, and we already know that already 6 Americans have died because of this war, and more will continue to die because of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
This man is sending your children over to the war so that your children could fight for somebody else's freedom while they are being killed, and they didn't ask you to come over there and help them. But what do I know? What do I know? Oh, Kamala is going to send your children to war, and Kamala going to send your children to war. Well, I hope your children are prepared for war. Let me tell you, mine ain't going. He's going right here to the Suffolk County when y'all lock him up for not going to the jails. All right?
They can't go. They firstborn sons. But they'll change that.
Oh, yeah, they are. I mean, that's the thing. Baron, they're saying that Baron cannot be enlisted in the army because he's 6'9". First of all, why is that nigga mutated?
He's 6'9".
He's 6'9".
Oh, they made because he was made.
He was sick in a tube.
Yeah,
Baron. The last one.
Baron.
Him and Ivania. Lavania. What the hell is her name?
Ivanka.
Deport Melania.
Melania.
Deport her. She was leading the United Kingdom State of the Union yesterday. Nan English was being spoke. Good thing it was in the United Kingdom and the United Nations because that works. They never speak English to each other. It's like the Tower of Babel. What is it? The Babel.
Tower of Babel.
Tower of Babel.
Yes, the Babel. Everybody getting too close to the Lord. Y'all got to switch language, okay? That's what's happening over there. She was like, the people are understanding that we're stupid. Now you speak Scandinavian to them. What? Is she from Scandinavia?
I don't know where she's from. Ain't she Russian?
She's from the mail. U.S. urges.
Hello, sir.
Huh?
What the hell was that I just heard?
Wow.
U.S. Tristan in his buttons. U.S. urges citizens to immediately depart over a dozen Middle Eastern countries. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody out. Everybody pick up your belongings and go back to United States.
But how can they get out?
I wouldn't let them out.
Exactly. And then if they start a mad rush, they're gonna start killing them over there because they're like, where you think you go so fast?
All Americans is my hostages.
Listen,
I shouldn't have been over there in the first place with this president. As soon as y'all heard Donald Trump was elected, y'all should have started packing your bags and coming to the home. Only to come to the house, come home where you can live under fascism rule. That's where we're known for, America, the land of the fascists.
It's terrible.
6 American service members killed in Iran, and that's just crazy. The Department of Education hangs Charlie Kirk banner outside D.C. building.
Yeah. With Martin Luther King's picture and some other people.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Not goddamn Kirk?
Charlie Kirk.
He was a podcaster. Bro, he was a podcaster. He was not even a politician. He was a podcaster.
You didn't see Charlie Kirk's right there at the State of the Union address?
Speaking of Charlie Kirk's wife, Candace Owens hates her. And what is her life now dedicated to?
I'm in suspicion that Candace and Charlie Kirk was doing it.
Oh, well,
I think that was his little slave mistress.
Because
she was the Tiana Taylor in the new thing. Y'all gotta watch it.
Oh, what's the call again?
Make me feel good.
Make me feel good.
Y'all gotta watch it.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's Charlie Kirk, Benjamin Franklin, Martin Luther King, and Catherine Beecher.
Who the hell
I don't know who that
Let's
is.
look her up.
She was from the 1800s.
What she did?
I don't know, but she was born in 1800.
Catherine Beecher is an Australian actress.
No.
Okay.
Catherine, of a prominent activist in religious family. Catherine Esther Beecher was a 9th century teacher and writer who promoted equal access to education for women and advocated for their roles as teachers and mothers.
Y'all put that lady up there in the Department of Education that y'all trying to dismantle?
But not only that, but she had to do with education. What the F did Charlie Kirk have to do with education? Anybody, anytime.
Because he went to the universities to debate the children on the universities and indoctrinate them.
That was not no debating he used to do.
That was educational. That was extracurricular activity.
But yes, y'all, the name of the movie is One Battle After Another. Got to watch it.
She's getting so much acclaim for it that we've got. She's won Best Actress at like all of these award things, or at least nominated for Best Actress or whatever side actress.
Google where you got to look at it at.
The link, the website.
I got a fire stick.
One battle after another. But let me go. This is the clip from the Charlie Kirk's banner hanging outside the building. Up there.
3, 2, 1. There.
All right.
Oh boy, that looking nice. Education department there. It says banners featuring prominent figures are displayed on the Department of Education building with I do.
Oh yeah, I saw my MLK right there.
Yeah, they include Benjamin Franklin, Charlie Kirk, and the lady that we just talked about. This moment invites us all to join in the pursuit of fostering educational opportunity that empowers every learner to rise, contribute, and help shape a brighter future for generations to come. I'm tired. I am so tired. Why you guys put Charlie Kirk up there?
Wow.
What are we doing here, guys? What is happening?
Charlie S. Kirk.
Wow.
Charlie S. Kirk. Celebrity honoree doctorates under scrutiny. Who's this one now? Who is under scrutiny?
Well, does that make sense Daddy? Overall? You know, they be always giving these celebrities honorable doctorates. And it's just like, why for?
The Leaders Esteemed Christian Bible University has come under... The Leaders Esteemed Christian Bible University should not be coming under scrutiny for anything. Because what is that? Let them do whatever they want to. Who are they?
Good morning, Tony Bone.
And so has the plethora of honorary doctorate degrees it has awarded over the years. This one definitely is a scam. If that's all y'all do is award doctorates, then you're crazy. Trina, Tyrese, Young Jock, Tawanda Braxton, Cynthia Bailey, Trick Daddy are just some of the celebrities who have received honorary degrees from the institution. But are they legit? Now the Shade Room, Justin Carter. Oh, Shade Room investigates.
Yeah.
According to Carter, the Leaders Esteemed Christian Bible University is an online institution where students discover and grow into their God-given gifts and callings. Furthermore, the school's website notes that students can obtain associate's, bachelor's, doctoral degrees. However, when Gladys Maturi dug into the LECU, she ended up with questions rather than answers. I found a photo of a building, but it doesn't look like a university building. It looked like an office building, she said. On the website, there was a donation page where you can donate $150 to $3,000. When I see people like Trick Daddy or Young Jock or Cynthia Bailey, it's just like, what have you done that's significant for you to receive this type of award?
Yeah.
More on the celebrity honorary degrees. At this point, Carter noted the question of whether the school was using celebrity attendance to sell graduation tickets and earn money. Additionally, he also noted that the thought of whether the institution is seeking to prey on those interested in the doctor title.
That's crazy.
For these kind of situations, if I'm not getting an honorary doctorate from an actual school that I can visit who have the ceremony amongst other people, I am not acceptable of this. I mean, I'll take it just to say I have it, but it's from the Leaders Esteemed Christian Bible University online. Who's the teachers?
Right. And they don't have to be taught. They just give it to them.
Oh, that's nice.
They don't have to take no class or nothing.
Oh, that's nice. No, well, in honorary doctorates, you don't have to. You just get presented as an award.
Yeah.
But in this situation, that means that we can give out honorary doctorates.
I can have that.
SparkFM.edu. I'm going to be giving out honorary doctorates to some of the people here, like Mike D's and
Trina, and then they came out.
Can you give me one so I can get a promotion at my job?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
I got an honorary doctorate certificate from the Religious University of University.
The university located in Texas on Sunday. Both were acknowledged for their musical impact and for leaving a lasting legacy on hip hop.
Is that Diamond?
That was Trina. Trina and Trick Daddy.
The yellow hair right next to him.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what Diamond looked like.
That was Diamond. No, maybe that's Clarice. Everybody could get one if they want to.
So they're in Texas.
That's nice.
Can you read the other ones? I don't know why I shut off the show.
The last one, it says, death toll rises to 3 as officials probe whether Austin man shooting motivated by Iran strike. So this is a mass shooting that happened in Texas. Early Sunday morning, just as bars along Austin's bustling 6th Street were winding down for the night, a barrage of gunfire tore through the popular entertainment district in the heart of Texas capital, leaving 3 people dead and more than a dozen others injured. Ryder Harrington, 19, and Samantha Shan, 21, were killed in the shooting. Austin police chief said that in a news conference, police initially provided different ages. A third person, 30-year-old George Penderson, who also died as a result of the shooting. The police department said Monday, after authorities said one person injured was expected to be taken off of life support. I think that the death toll has now increased to about 6. While the motive for the deadly onslaught has not been confirmed, authorities are investigating whether the suspect, who was fatally shot by police, was inspired by this weekend's U.S. and Israeli strikes to Iran. Multiple law enforcement officials briefed on the case said. Investigators are also digging into the man's criminal history and his mental health records. He was a black man who did this shooting. 53-year-old Diagni had previously been on the radar of Austin police for the FBI. The suspect was wearing a shirt with an Iranian flag design on it underneath a hoodie printed with "Property of Allah," a law enforcement people said.
That.
Yep. Investigators are looking for connections, pouring through thousands of hours of video and interviewing witnesses. Acting special agent in charge of the FBI's San Antonio division said. The investigation also involves sorting through a high volume of both digital and physical evidence, so we don't want to speculate or make any guesses at this stage of the investigation as to what the motive ultimately was.
And here goes the clip.
Student and 19-year-old Ryder Harrington, who was an old Texas Tech student. And Police Chief Lisa Davis says another person who was shot yesterday may be taken off of life support today. Now, Chief Davis also said that they're working to identify a motive. But this is a complex case involving multiple local and federal agencies, and officers are talking to more than 150 witnesses. But they're working on finding out more information. Mayor Kirk Watson says as the city processes this tragedy, he's proud to see people showing such compassion for each other.
We are all mourning together and grieving as a group, but we're seeing tremendous compassion and love coming out of the people of Austin. And so I urge everyone at this moment of trauma to reach out to each other and take care of each other and take care of our home. Be with each other. While this is a dark moment, our people are creating a lot of light in Austin, Texas, and what we do for each other matters.
Okay, ain't it in Texas that they got the most easiest lackadaisical gun laws and things like that? You can just buy one at the Walmart. Yeah. And then go about your business and carry it on your shoulder.
You need to get an ID.
You don't even got to have, I think you just got to have the dollars to pay for it. And then you could get one. Yeah. Just very crazy. Moving right into the entertainment report, Walter Johnson reveals he left Destination Smokehouse after restaurant trademark his tenderism brand.
Because he should have.
Black one?
Yes.
Why didn't he do it? That's not right. They should have at least shared it with him and allowed him to get in on that intellectual property because is not theirs.
That's what the story was originally. Originally was he was a partner of Destination Smokehouse.
That's what they made us think.
They made it. Originally, that place was a coffee house. He told the white guy, maybe y'all should do some barbecue, and showed the white guy how to barbecue. The white guy started barbecuing. Then it turned into a barbecue spot, and he said that Walter is one of the partners.
Yeah.
Now, maybe
see, this is Walter Johnson, the viral barbecue personality known as Mr. Tenderism, was officially parted ways with Destination Smokehouse, a restaurant that he helped transform into a social media phenomenon. In a 55-second video posted by X, Johnson announced his departure and revealed plans to launch his own independent barbecue venture after the restaurant trademarked his signature phrase, tenderism, without his permission and allegedly refused to fairly compensate him. That's dead ass wrong. Yep. And I feel like that's crazy. I feel like he should be able to pursue that. No, I'm not a Destination Smokehouse, Johnson confirmed when asked about his status with the restaurant. I'm with tenderism right now. I'm going on my own so that way I can do what I have to do. The video, which has garnered over 35,000 likes and 3,000 reposts, features Johnson speaking candidly about moving forward despite the setback. Overlays in the clip show U.S. Patent and Trademark Office filing for tenderism registered under Diamond Smokehouse Enterprises, the parent company of Destination Smokehouse, covering everything from t-shirts to restaurant services. Johnson's name appears nowhere on the filings despite his role in coining and popularizing the term.
Yeah.
That's dead wrong.
They need to do something. Somebody needs to do something about that for that little old man. That is
feel
not
like
nice.
There's some way if he's been using it. Yeah. Oh, but I think he's been using it on the Smokehouse page. But if it's his intellectual property, so I believe that if he was the first one to use it and document it online, let me ask my lawyers about that because now I'm interested in knowing how you take. Well, no, you got to trademark it. Because Tory Bullock, you know the guy who does the viral videos here? Yeah. We had him in here. Yeah. He trademarked On Dead Dogs.
Oh, did he?
It was never trademarked before. He trademarked On Dead Dogs.
Oh, that's awful.
It's not. Nobody else did it.
I know.
And you can't point it back to who started it. In this situation, we know who started it. We don't know who started On Dead Dogs, and nobody did it before, so it should be a Bostonian that lives here.
Mm-hmm.
It should be. But I'm just thinking about our friend of ours.
Now he got to get paid for it.
Has a whole
I think he's working with him though.
Oh, okay.
He commented under like, that's lit or whatever.
Oh, okay.
You know, in those situations, I think it only
that's the only
counts.
reason why I said that.
Yeah, I think it only counts if it you know, like if it he got a little clothing brand, that's one of his marks. That's not nothing that and it's on Dead Dogs.
Yeah.
He just has Dead Dogs.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, Mike D said colonizers gonna colonize.
He black. So.
No, the little white man that owns the barbecue place.
That's effed up.
Yeah.
That's really messed up. He gonna have to call it benderism or
that's crazy.
Sean Diddy Combs. Sean Diddy Combs' release date moved up.
Look at that.
What, to the next couple months?
It's sometimes you can be a bad bastard and get away with things.
The rapper, who is serving 50 months sentence for prostitution-related charges, is scheduled for release on April 25th, according to 2028. Sorry, 2028.
I was like, next month.
The original date was May.
Of 2028.
Don't make it news that he gets released 14 days earlier. Don't do that. I don't think that is. I feel like if it's a slow news day, just make it slow. You don't have to make it up.
You don't have to. Don't front.
Scary Movie 6
Who
trailer
asked
is
for that?
here. From Sinners to Get Out, everything is getting spoofed.
Oh, this trailer.
Who asked for that?
Yes.
Let's see the.
What? Scary Movie 6? I asked for that. So this is
Lies, you didn't ask for that.
This is going back to the Wayans brothers. They've been taking out the franchise ever since Scary Movie 2. So this is the first time that they are going to be back in the production chair.
But nobody asked for no Scream Ass 7 either, so I don't know.
Scary Movie 6.
I know, but Scream 7 just came out.
Oh, yeah, the Scream 7. But
right, and now we have a Scary Movie 6.
But at least it's black again.
No, but Scream is the real scary one, right?
Yeah.
That's a real scary one.
And then wait, this one is what? Scary movie. That's the satire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Cardi B eviscerates Stephon Diggs in scathing concert rant. I'm interested in hearing her evisceration. Cardi B eviscerates Stephon Diggs in escape. I don't know why she should be eviscerated, because you knew who Stephon Diggs was.
And that's that's the thing. And I just keep on going back and saying, I really think that Cardi just got caught up in that situation. The deal good.
Yeah.
And so, things happened, and that's what it is.
I don't even uses condoms these days.
Right. Cardi's not worried about it's not that she can't afford to raise her kids.
Honestly, I don't believe that anybody wears condoms.
She just has to save face, and so she has to. And people don't wear condoms, Tristan. I don't know.
They don't. The more I hear, the more I read, all the places. I'm not judging y'all at all, because that's your business.
Yeah.
But it's everybody's business. But y'all just not wearing them, and I just hope that your my charts just match the fact that you're not wearing them. Go get checked.
I mean, I feel like everybody feel like Donald Trump and Iran gonna bomb here anyway. We're not gonna be around for long. People it's wreck.
Just AIDS is coming back, HIV is coming back, measles is coming back.
Don't talk about nobody bombing over here now. I don't want to bring bombing in.
They not
everything else coming back over here.
We getting all of it. We getting an influx of bullshit. We getting the AIDS, the measles, bombs, no education, Gestapo, slave traders and owners and catchers. All of it. We got it. All of it. Play the video.
You might as well have yourself a little raw sex and see.
Fine. Okay.
Allegedly.
Here goes the video. Play the video. It's down under the go up, and you'll see it.
It's very profanity laden.
I can beep it out.
Okay.
Cardi B eviscerates Sean. No, Tony, lead him to it. I sing it. Stephon,
Cardi
that
B,
one right there.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing playing.
I watched it from that same clip today.
No,
so I don't know.
I
didn't watch it from here.
Shared online. Oh, where it says shared online. Go up. All the way up to the beginning.
A lot of pictures.
Right? Go right here. Shared online. Go. Shared online.
All right.
Cardi B sends message to Stephon Diggs for playing with her heart. I can't believe Cardi B and Stephon Diggs dated for 15 to 16 months and broke up.
15 to 16 months, had a baby and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's how you get her done.
That song is called The Principle. You can't be out here playing with a bitch like me.
Beep.
This nigga's out here praying for a bitch like me.
Say that, Cardi.
Say that.
I'm too sexy to be lonely and too grown to be playing with.
Say that, Cardi.
Who you playing with, motherfucker?
Hey, say it one more time.
Play with your mother.
Not with me. Hey.
Never in your motherfucking life.
But
Never.
Beat. Say it one more time. Cards.
None of them bitches.
Hey.
Fucking with me. They ain't fucking
Beat.
with you, bitch.
Beat.
Right.
Beat. Beat. Beat.
Him that song. It's called The
Drops mic. End the show. We outside.
Wow.
I mean, you know, she's on tour right now. She don't got no time to be heartbroken. He ain't got nothing to do but to be in jail and to, sit
and wait
at
to
home.
see if the Patriots gonna keep him.
Yeah, like leave that man alone. You go on your tour. You still got many, many more months to go. So, you know, Cardi, we stand with you, honey.
I'm with her.
To hell with Stephon Diggs. I mean, that's
Get money.
Oh, wow.
Foolish. She did it to herself.
She did. She did that. She got to eat that.
She did do it to herself, but she can do that.
She shouldn't have, though.
She should not have. Absolutely not. Nobody wants to be in that position, but it's Cardi. If anybody could be in that position, it's Cardi B.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't be in that position. I'd be in jail.
I could be in the position. I'd be rich.
Allegedly.
I mean, goddamn, he'd have to give me for my worries and woes to raise your child and bring it to the game and to have my outfits and stuff like that. I'm gonna take a cool $250,000
a month.
A month.
Allegedly.
A month.
Yes.
$250,000 a month or swore. God damn
Allegedly.
it. Allegedly. All right, people. You guys be great. We will see you tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow, who we talking to?
Tomorrow, we talking to Christy.
Yay! We
Christy's
talking
coming
to
in.
Christy about Mob Her going down this Sunday. And we've already picked all of our vendors for Mob Her. There'll be 24 vendors in here on Sunday. It's a free event. Come in and support local women businesses. Support it. And then Brunch and Burners is on Saturday. If you are looking to get your license to carry for a firearm, there is a class on Saturday, including brunch and drink. Legal gun laws will change on April 2nd, making it a little bit more challenging for you to get to get your actual license. So if you got a license before, at least put in to apply now so that you have time. After that, you will have to do mandatory range time and you will have to take a mandatory test. Not saying y'all should skip over the other things, but right now you don't gotta do that. And Massachusetts has some of the strictest gun laws in the country.
Yeah.
So get her now, because after that, I'm not sure what y'all gonna do here in the United States of Massachusetts.
Brunch and burn.
Brunch and burn.
Yes. With that said, we'll see you guys later. Have a great day and be blessed.
Bye.
Bye.
Spark FM. We play your music your way all day, every